Hello.
I'm Dr. Hopley.
Hello.
And just to confirm, you're Toby Glaze and you're 47 years old, that's right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. So, to follow up, you've had a seizure. That's what we've concluded.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I just need to talk with you about your job and the situation with driving. Do you drive?
Yes, I do, yeah.
And how did you get here today?
My wife brought me.
Your wife brought you in, yes,
Yeah.
because obviously you understand that because of this diagnosis, you won't be able to drive from now on until there is a reassessment.
Am I going to pay the mortgage?
I understand.
No,
This
you
is
don't.
very, very, well, I completely...
I drive?
Absolutely. This is an issue that isn't just a medical issue now. It's not my decision as a doctor. It's actually a legal issue to do with insurance and to do with the DVLA.
Right, but if nobody tells them, they're not going to know, are they?
I'm afraid that I have to know that you leave here and inform the DVLA, because I'm afraid they do have to have that form filled in, and you do need to be open about this situation.
If I keep quiet, then
otherwise
get
I
a
am
nice
duty
bunch
bound
of flowers
to do
and a big
that.
box of chocolates. I need my licence. I've got to provide for my family.
I appreciate how difficult this is for you.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
I actually do. And
How?
I understand.
Explain to me how you know this.
Because obviously it is your livelihood and it's a very serious issue. But what is incredibly serious from my point of view is your safety and the safety of anyone else.
Well, I'll drive
if you
carefully.
are behind that wheel of the car,
I'll drive carefully.
I'm afraid it's a legal issue that you will not be insured. If anything happens
But that's
to
only
you,
if they know
anything
about
happens
it.
to somebody else.
That's only if they know about it. I won't tell them.
Well, if you don't tell them, then I'm afraid I actually have to.
No, you don't.
I, as a doctor, need to inform the DVLA of this.
No, it's privileged information.
I cannot allow you to not be insured and to not inform the DVLA.
Well, am I going to make a living then?
Because there will be a 6-month period until you are reassessed.
6 months?
6 months. And I take it, I just need to know what kind of vehicle you are driving, whether
it's only a van.
Right.
It's not as if it's a big truck.
So it's a Type 1 licence that you have?
Yeah,
basically.
it's no...
Okay. Well, in that case, it could be from 6 months to a year, but it would be 6 months following a reassessment by a neurologist and providing all the EEG, MRI results are fine.
First of all, it's 6 months, now it's a year.
Then we can look at it again. But I do need to know that you will go out of here and you will inform the DVLA, or I'm afraid I have to by law.
Well, I'll give it some serious thought.
It is a very serious issue, and I have to know
well,
that
this is
you'll
why I'll give it some serious thought. I've got drops off I've got to do tomorrow.
Because as soon as it becomes a legal issue, then you are facing losing your licence permanently.
Well, it looks like I've lost it anyway, doesn't it? So what have I got to lose?
Potentially a jail sentence. That is how serious it could get, bearing in mind that your safety and someone else's safety is at stake here.
So if I do tell the DVLA,
yes,
and they say 6 months, is that 6
for your
months from
reassessment? Now? Yes, absolutely. The quicker you tell them, then we will look
so it's
at
from
the
now.
reassessment.
It's not when I went well. It's not 6 months from then.
No, it's the next 6 months until you're reassessed by a neurologist and known to be seizure-free in that time.
Okay.
And then we can look at it again.
Oh, we'll look at it again, so it's not automatic I'll get it back.
If you're seizure-free, your reassessment will include a report from a neurologist and all the results of any scans, including the MRI scan, EEG, just to make sure that those are clear.
Okay.
Yes. I need to know that you understand that.
Yes,
because your
I
safety
understand,
is hugely important. You don't want to go behind that wheel and risk anything.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's just a couple of other things that we need to cover before you go, and that's just to make sure that you're aware of a few things you should avoid following a seizure. Showers instead of baths, just in case, absolutely, and swimming, obviously unaccompanied, and to stay away from extreme sports if possible, so no rock climbing, no parachute jumping.
Armchair football, okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Glaze is a 47-year-old gentleman who has had a confirmed first seizure and so is not allowed, as per the DVLA guidelines and law, to drive with a Group 1 licence for at least 6 months. This is pending whether he remains seizure-free and has normal investigations of brain imaging and EEG. I have explained this clearly to Mr. Glaze and that he should inform the DVLA, and have advised that if he continues to drive, I will be duty bound to inform the DVLA myself. He has understood this and will be taken home by his wife.